think we are indeed listening to a trip-hop version of the Final Fantasy soundtrack, right? That is, even for the OC remixes, a very special one. Damn. Let me tune that down a bit. I think it's rather nice because you have those parts in between where you can actually listen and know the soundtrack by the sound of it. It's not completely taken apart, but yeah. There we go. It's time for Uncharted Waters. And tonight it's going to be Betrayer, as you can see on the picture. Probably black and white. No spoilers. Let me just see to it that the game capture works. And tune down the sound. We don't need that music in the game. That would break immersion instantly. Right. I need the game sound. Yeah, there's the game sound. Okay. That one. Good evening. Captain Nemo is back on board. Time for... Ah, that didn't work. Ah, come on. You did work earlier. Move it. Ah, there it is. Betrayer. We have probably will have to figure out the audio settings. Tonight it's going to be cup and a cup and another cup. Not because of the Betrayer, but because I really want to play some Dungeons of Dreadmore tonight. So, do tell if the audio is too loud or my voice is too loud or anything like that. And yeah, apart from that, just... It's gonna be a spooky game, I think. Try to enjoy. I didn't switch anything in the control section or general section except making the crosshair red instead of a black circle, because I'm not going to find that on a black and white screen, so I made it red. Deadly enemies is the middle setting for difficulty. There's less deadly and deadlier. Spooky stuff. Hey, Spoonfed Badger. Welcome aboard.
Nipple salads!
Yeah, indeed. Probably also on the menu tonight. Gonna chop up some people. Very interesting, and especially important for this game because the game does play with it. Is the color. Default setting is this. No color. Light intensity like this. If you reduce it, you see more of the trees in the background. And the darkness intensity does this. So you can, after you played some, you can adjust. But since I find it very, very interesting that you have red hues on black and white, which we also saw in Saboteur, I'm leaving it on default and see if I want to change it or not. Loot is dropped when you die and lost if not retrieved before dying again. I think that sounds okay. It's not on by default. I'm not sure. I would just... Should I make it on or off? I'm not sure. Yeah, and you can turn off specific head-up display elements, which I like. This is a game about immersion, I guess. I'll leave the default setting on and see if I want to get rid of some, like I did in ELEX, by the way. I did try to get rid of some head-up display or pop-ups to increase immersion. There's an invert setting, mouse smoothing I deactivated actually. Sprint is toggled, which is nice for me. Yeah, there's gamepad settings. There are gamepad settings. You can rebind the controls, which is all very, very cool. It's you know, as far as game menus go, this one leaves a good taste on the tongue. So let's start. I'm pretty excited for this actually. Oh no, that was the wrong button. I just started up Microsoft Excel and made a new sheet. Not one. Spreadsheets with Captain Nemo, part 1. No, that was not my intention. Alright, aspect ratio is fine. Let's go. Into uncharted waters. I'm glad I have my coffee. Spooky. What? Thank you so much, Izu. Oh, look, it's a ship. Ah. Thank you so much for the sub. Very much appreciated. I feel at home. Already. 4 months. Time is flying by. I need to catch up with time. I'm gonna go ahead and disable the compass. Thanks. I know that's south. That's maybe enough. So there's a half-sunken ship there. I can jump. Not very high though. Oh, we've got some flickering on the water and on some items. I'm not sure if that's intentional or if that is a graphics setting that is not working properly. What could it be? Can switch video in game. Okay, I'm fine with that then. Makes it easy to spot the treasure chests. But I think it might be a glitch. So, the ship crashed. Some of the cargo spilled. Oh, melee is E. Can I melee this one? Sound is a bit low. There's something red in there. What is that? A longbow arrow. So... okay. Left click is also melee. Right? Ah, okay. So the loot is in bags and they are red and they contain stuff. I'm finding munitions for weapons I don't have. Ha! And now it's not ready anymore. 18 coins. It looks a bit like a glare effect that is overtuned. You know, the flickering? I'm not really sure about it, but yeah, I don't think it's obstructing too much. Where are the weapons? Give me my cutlass. Ah, can you even see it? It's it's a bit low. Oh yeah, the chair is a bit low today. Can't see the cutlass. Give me a second. Yeah, now my head is cut off. Yeah, however you do it. Ah, I need that. It's the captain's primary weapon. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, there's a building up top. I love the birds. The seagulls. Yeah, sprint is actually. And it's toggled. I think we've got some screen tearing. Can I... Can't change that at the moment. Okay, well, never mind. Ah. More coins, but I cannot... There's a save icon popping up in the left bottom. I think I'm covering it with my camera. I like the forest and the plant life. Yes, it looks very cool. Oh. Who's that? It's Red Riding Hood. Ah, we know that one from the picture I had. Ah. I do not know who you are or why you've come here, but you should turn back lest you become trapped in this place as I am. I've got a journal. A young woman in a red cloak appeared along the path from the shore and sent a note attached to an arrow. The Maiden in Red. Oh, this is cool. It says investigations up top. She seems to be warning me away. There's an inventory with weapons, charms. I can scrap items by drag and drop. Yeah, this looks all very cool. I looted 73 gold pieces already. So she's warning me to go away. But how? I cannot swim home, obviously. But somebody left those chests. More coins. Hmm. Yeah. Go. Dear Sir or Madam, I have come into possession of a number of fine items of exceptional quality and indisputable value. As a token of my good faith, I offer you a free bow in hopes that you may survive long enough to become a regular customer. Arrows will be free for a limited time as well. Beware that they may sometimes deflect from armored enemies, so be sure to carry plenty and recover them when you can. Arrow recovery. I like that in games. I'll put my trust in your honor to leave payment for whatsoever else you choose to purchase. Respectfully, John Howe, Merchant. How very odd. Ooh, look at this. Damage, range, speed, deflect, chance, special, stealthy, crude, charm. Not enough loot to purchase. Got 17. I can't carry any more longbows. Cracked longbow. So that's kind of a shop. N was the... Reminders. Use your compass to locate nearby dropped items such as loot or arrows. Ah, maybe I'll need the compass after all. Nah, I'll try without. Listen for a distinctive ricochet sound. Okay. John Howe, a traveling merchant who barters weapons and equipment. Yes. Oh! I bought a second bow. I wasn't aware. That was not very clever, was it? So I've got an upgraded one now. I could try to sell this. Do I get 20 now? Yeah, okay, I can scrap it for loot. It's a drag and drop inventory, I like it. Quick charms. No. Consume with the right mouse button. Okay, I get a 5% extra health upgrade for 300. I wasted 60 now. That's fine. Another one of those totems, or whatever they are. Because your well-being is important to me, both physically and sentimentally, I feel I should advise you that enemies are easiest to slay if you can catch them unaware, for their rage makes them stronger. Shots to the head will also inflict more grievous injury than those to the trunk or limbs. Please rely on me whenever you find yourself in need of deadlier implements of warfare. Cordially, John Howe, Merchant. For some reason, in my head, he does sound a bit like a certain gentleman from Borderlands. It's like a crossover between Marcus and... That looks awesome. Oh, what's his name again? I forgot his name. So... Now that's a... I think I heard... I think I hear wolves. Is that blood? He's got a helmet. He shot me. Nobody told me they had guns. Is that a wolf? Got red eyes. He sounded like a wolf. Glass bead, value 1. Oh, glitchy glitchy. A crude pistol. Oh, that's unfortunate that it's a bit glitching. Where's the crude pistol? Didn't I just pick one up? Ah, never mind. All treasure chests found, okay. That means this area is cleared. Use your compass. I don't really want to activate it, but if it shows me the loot... Nah, I'm gonna play without it. I like the extra. Challenge. I like the visual pointers also. The weapons you recover from slain adversaries are generally of poor quality, being both feebler and more cumbersome to employ than you may desire. The weapons I offer, I guarantee to do more harm and do it faster. Yes. Ah, the new world. Sir Hammerlock. That took quite a bit of time until my brain arrived there. I would like to toggle stealth also. I need to change that to the mouse button. Yeah, sprint toggle is possible. Oh, there's a crouch toggle. Cool. Yeah, I really like what this game does. It can actually quickly duck with control, or I can toggle it. A tomahawk. And throw it. I want that on the fourth mouse button. Sorry, just adjusting real quick. Yeah, I can cancel the arrow, that's cool. It was remiss of me not to mention that enemies are more likely to discover you if you are moving. Crouching makes you significantly harder to detect and allows you to move quietly. Use the wind to your advantage. Gusts will mask your footsteps, making it easier to run up behind your foes without alerting them. I think that's the first game that actually tells me that it would be possible to use the wind as a disguise. Directional audio is really, really good also. There we go. I think I heard the bounce sound, but I got him. Hey, Deviate Fish. Welcome aboard. Yeah, that was a one-shot kill. Silver. Recovered an arrow. Oh, there's a fort. Fort Henry, I presume. So far, it's a game that tells you, yeah, if there's a gust of wind, that will mask your footsteps. It's a stealth game. It looks really gorgeous. If you want, you can play it with color, or a bit of color, or no color, except for the red. Which I find very cool. Oh, look at that. Very old flag. The ambient sound is really good also. There a cross on top? Yeah. I think this is a fantasy version of an American colony. Hey, Wolfsoul. Yeah, right? Welcome aboard. Good to see you. I will show you before I end the stream what you can actually change. Basically, you can add color to a certain degree. You can increase the light effects and you can decrease the light effect a bit, and you can decrease how much darkness there is. This is the default setting, and I think it's really good. For example, if I would increase the darkness and decrease the light, you would see the trees in the distance a bit more. What's the name? What's the word? Defined or yeah, pronounced. However, you want to say that. The question is, do I want to go in there? Oh, that's a gravestone. And there's a visual marker. See, it's very subtle. It's a very slight blinking effect for the notes you can find. Yeah. Black, white, and the red hues. Oh. The door opened. You can hear the flag now. I definitely recommend headphones for this. There are arrows stuck up there. What? Do I want to read the note on the grave? I presume it's a grave. I do. Blinking. Reginald Millet, a true gentleman. Yeah, it's a grave. Okay. Journal updated. Yeah, this is tutorial stuff still. Okay, there are multiple graves here, obviously. Because it seems the place is empty. Have a look. That does not bode well, right? That looks like a petrified person. There's a fast travel map. Holy Moses! Look at that. This is bigger than I imagined it. But I was right. We're in the new world. It's a alternate reality, or yeah, alternate history thingy. Last location. Look at all those red dots. What are they? Oh, you can filter. Clues. Notes. Chests. Oh, it's a bit boring that you can show the chests. Okay. You can decide for yourself if you want to look at them or not. My dear sir or madam, I hope that the bow I gave you has been of reasonable service, but I would encourage you to consider some of my finer wares. I accept coin or barter as you see fit. Please check back from time to time to see what new items I may have acquired. Cordially, John Howe. Yeah. Yeah, I play most games with headphones. I like to play racing games for whatever weird reason on the speakers. Turn it up a bit. A musket. More tomahawks. Ooh, I'd like to have a quiver. Okay. This does 5 more damage than my current one, I think. inventory. My shoddy longbow does 35, okay. And I was pretty sure I picked up a pistol, but I think that might have been scrapped instantly because it was not usable at all. Let's investigate a bit. Drinking from a barrel will restore your health and refill your water skin if you have one. I don't really have a health bar, I think. A small trowel well suited to breaking up hard soil. Look. Okay, that's gonna stay marked. We can look at that in a second. Though the figure appears human, it is only ash and amber. This is a bit of a detective's game with thief elements in it. The Indian king, whom they call a Weroans, was much pleased by our gifts of tools and trinkets, and gave us in return an abundance of corn and bear meat. Bear meat, not beer meat, which is an excellent victual. What does that mean, victual? So the trading has happened between the colonists and the natives. Yeah, okay. I can melee attack while the bow is equipped. That's good to know. Because I can do that. Okay, ammo is full. It might be a musket load. That's an arrow. There's another scrap. The Lord Governor has determined that we cannot spare any men to send to Fort Henry, for we are harried constantly by the naturals, who have recently grown more hostile toward us for unknown reasons. An ornate bell. It appears to be in good condition. It could probably be remounted from where it hung. Okay. Yes. Something appears to be buried here, but the soil is so rocky that it will take more than a trowel to dig it up. Ah, maybe a shovel. Oh! Nearly spooked me. Another ash figure. I feel really bad for destroying stuff in here, like, just, you know, because I know there could be loot in it. It's counterintuitive in this game. A charm of soldiery. Reload muskets, pistols, and crossbows 5% faster. I could sell it, but I will probably regret the choice. He looks like he was in pain or begging. The others looked like they were just doing whatever they do. Oh, there's another visual hint. Loot. And the arrows I saw when I entered. Indian arrows that were most likely intended for the head of a sentry. Oops. Short bow arrows. That's a different type. I think there's a setting in the head-up display for ammo. Yeah, health and ammo display. You can activate it. See, in the lower right corner. It shows my health and my tomahawk count and my arrow count. But since I started without, I think I will just play without. It's the standard setting is also that it is not displayed. I think you can safely say that deactivating all of the head-up display elements would be very, very cool for immersion. Oh, I had it on the hardest difficulty. That's not necessary. Deadly enemies is deadly enough. I will leave the visual clues on, also the map position, but the health bar could go. Don't need that. You can drink from a water skin to restore yourself at any time. Be sure to refill it at open barrels. Okay. Hey, Oxytropis. Welcome aboard. According to our prisoner, the Spaniards seek to destroy settlements that might be used for privateering against their treasure fleets and will surely come at us again. We need reinforcements if we are to repel further attacks. Okay. So now I've got a water skin. I need a shovel for those. Oh, what's that? I can hang up the bell here. I don't want to ring it. I'm scared. I don't want to know. Okay, I've got 100, and I could buy another tomahawk. Nah, not yet. Short bow arrows. Yeah, more Indian arrows. Either there was a large-scale attack or several smaller skirmishes. Okay, let's ring the bell. I knew it was a bad idea to do it. Something bad. What is that? Ooh! Dug up what appears to be a human eyeball, though it feels more like a stone. It is strangely heavy and warm in your hand. It seems that you can see things you couldn't before. The tree is in full bloom now. That's a ghost. Or apparition. Something. You dug up a petrified ear. Like the eye you found, it is heavy and warm. It seems you can hear things you couldn't before. Though you mouth words, no sound issues forth. I don't trust those. Amber. You dug up a petrified tongue. It too is heavy and warm. It seems you can now speak to those who couldn't hear you before. 3 items. Who is Martha? There, you know, it's a wraith, and he says, "Where's Martha?" My wife. And who are you? I'm Captain William Eastgrove. Where did you last see her? On a hillside, we were sitting together. I was holding her hand, talking about our son. I shall find her for you if I can. The Maiden in Red. I hate to interrupt, but who are you talking to? I was speaking to a wraith named William Eastgrove. But I see no one. He appeared in the dark when I rang the bell and vanished when daylight returned. In the dark? How can that be? The sun has not moved in the sky. Are you certain of what you saw? I couldn't see him until I found the strange eyeball. That is an unsettling discovery. And an odd thing to pick up. I personally find the tongue more unsettling. You didn't lick the wraith, I hope. Though I confess I'm suddenly curious what one might taste like. And who are you? If you don't mind me asking. I can't remember. I'm sure that I lived here, for this place is familiar, but it's like a dream. I can't quite recall. Do you remember anything? My sister. I've been searching for her, but I can't remember her name either. Perhaps she's hiding from the Spaniards, for they seem more beasts than men. Spaniards? I have seen no one but you since I woke in the forest days ago. I assure you that there are no Spaniards here, not anymore. They seemed real enough. Like the darkness and the wraith. What did he want of you anyway? He's searching for his wife. I would help you find her, but it's hard to track what one cannot see, and I must seek my sister. Please let me know if you see her. We are twins, so she should be easy to recognize. Where shall I find you if I have news to report? All eager to help. Let us meet in this fort for now. I should also like to learn the outcome of your search for the wraith's wife. I can't help but worry what's become of her. Very well. Listening will lead you to areas of interest. You will find different locations in the normal world versus the other world, so be sure to listen in both. So that's what happened. Okay, there are two white bars appearing up top if I press listen. I'm not sure what they are supposed to tell me. Also, how do I go to the other world then? Okay, so ringing the bell changes the world around me. Or how I perceive it. The tongue is really disgusting. Let's do that again. There's another wraith. Oh no, it's the captain. William Eastgrove. Does it work outside the fort? Yeah. Maybe check out the grave? Ah, the more I turn into the direction where the sound comes from, the clearer I can see the white squares. Yeah, they become brighter also. It's an interesting way of directing the player. The very scared player, I have to admit. So the faint bell from the fort is... can barely hear it. Back there. Could be easy to get lost here. What was that? What the hell? Oh, I don't want to go in there. I hear growling. So something... there's something in the bush. What? What are you? That's a skeleton. Ah, hard to hit a skeleton with an arrow. Friggin' skeleton mage. At least I recovered my arrows. Okay, and I drank from the water skin. That's a bit hard to see without the health display, so if I start dying too much, I will just activate that again. Behind the large rock. Oh yes, I can see something. There. Ah, it's one of those poles with the face on. Wait, there was something here. Ah, there. Why has the Lord Governor ordered us to collect up valuables and shiny trinkets to hide in the woods away from our settlement? What purpose can such measures serve but to deject a populace already forlorn from hunger, sickness, and constant harassment by Spanish attacks? Sorry. What? No. Kinda hard to dodge those shots. Oh, come on. Tomahawk. Cool. Can I recover the tomahawk? Yes! Ah, that is cool. And the sound effects they make. It said there for a short while that the corruption is gone. So I've discovered a carved pillar tainted with some reeking, unhealthsome corruption. Tormented voices seem to whisper from within the post itself. I was able to lift the corruption. Yeah. Oh, where were they located? He told me. On a hillside. Alright, let's check this out. It has been cleansed. One of my arrows. Oh, I can even recover the ones I missed with sometimes. Oh. More sounds from back there. I like the other world. I guess I have to return to the fort at some point, unless I want to lose my way completely, but I think for now I'm good. Yeah, it's there. It's maybe the one I saw when I came to the island. Oh. Yeah, I heard rocks moving, the skeletons are already about. There. And there. Headshot. Oh, that was unfortunate. I'm getting better with the bow. Ooh. Pistol. Very short range, a lot of damage, and it can stagger enemies. Yeah, compare the damage, 35 to 110, but very short range. It looks cool. The hand looks a bit weird. It's like a weird angle, but pistol looks cool. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Gold doubloons. Cool. I guess there are some more skeletons somewhere. Something in the distance. Maybe an arrow I shot. Not yet. I haven't watched it yet. Have you, Izu? I haven't watched The Dark yet. I definitely don't have enough time for watching series at the moment. Okay, explosives. Now we're talking. That doesn't sound good. Oh crap. Let's test the pistol. Okay, so that range is alright. Of course you cannot recover ammo for the pistol. Ah, crap. Yeah, but it's possible to dodge the shots from the skeletons. I shot quite a lot of arrows into this direction. Nope, nothing. Ah, 3 episodes already? Yeah, that's a good sign. If you watch more than one in a single or in a short amount of time. Yeah, very far away. So if the white bars are thin, it's quite a destination you have to cover before you arrive at your next point of interest. Yeah, they get wider the closer you get. So I'm trying to find my way back to the fort now, and we'll... There you go. But I heard one to the left also. Like I said, getting better, especially if I have time to focus. I think I heard one more. Alright, let's not lose our way. I think I need to get back into this direction here. I think that's the big rock from the beginning. Is it? Oh, I think I'm already lost. I think that's supposed to happen. Skipper, welcome aboard. Yeah, I'm in the other world. It's really dark. This is where the spirits live. Well, it's uncharted water, so it's always something different, and this is the good kind of different. It's called Betrayer. And it's cool. An unmarked grave. Who did they bury here? The prisoner, maybe. But I want to get back to the fort. Different ways. Follow the road is one. Oh, look. Dug up a valuable looking distinctive necklace of gold and topaz. Okay, there was something else here. Among the stones you find the remains of a woman. Oops. Strands of long dark hair are still attached to the mouldering skull. There is a bullet hole in the forehead. Might that have been the wife? I think there was something really bad going on in Fort Henry. So many dead. What's that? Yeah, I've been going in a circle. I mean, I could use the map, right? I'm down here, the fort is up there. So in you know, if you get lost, you can look at the map. I think I would be even cooler if you would use landmarks such as the river or a path to navigate instead of just showing your location. So let's see, you can not show the map position and then you have to figure out a way to find it. You can hide all and say totems. Graves. Well, those are the ones left to find, so... This is a totem, this is a totem. I cleansed both of them. That should still be left. But yeah, if you're not into that kind of immersion, you can make it easy for you and switch on the compass and use the map marker. I can hear an enemy. Yeah, there you go. One skeleton. A glass bee, that's not what I want. But I can refill my water skin down here, that's very good. Oh. Oh, the witches, they will come. I think there's more than just skeletons and wolves in this game. So does it automatically refill my water skin? Probably. More explosives. I think explosives are for different things. Ooh, treasure. This is probably the path. Yeah. What should be this way? I hope to be right at some point. My navigational skills are, as you know, barely existent at any rate, and this makes it really tough. But I've been here before, so... Ah. What? What? That's not fair. That is not fair. Friggin' spiders jumping out of chests, that's just... Yeah, okay. I think I found my way back. I mean, I can follow the bell. It's getting louder. Can you hear it? Oh. Ow. Serious heartbeat going on here. Of course, I need to play this in a very dark room, normally. Oh, that sound is not good. Very close also. Yeah, I need to buy a shovel at the merchants, I guess. Oh, vantage point, that's good. I already told you guys that I'm lost, right? What's that? Is that a wraith? Oh. Ah, damn it. Oh, come on, have a tomahawk. Out of arrows? Well, I could have used the pistol. I forgot about it, to be honest. But I still got tomahawks, right? A tomahawk? No. So you cannot always recover it. I thought you could always recover it. Ah, well, never mind. It's good. Makes a lot of sense. It's another wraith. I have lost my way in this darkness. The sound of the bell will lead you home. Oh! I think I saved someone. I thought I heard the bell earlier, but I might have imagined that. Well, if I found the path and went the wrong way, I could have arrived over here, right? Ah, okay. Let's make it a tiny bit easier. I'm completely on the opposite side. There's the bell sound again. I think it's fair to say that there's not enough going on in the other world that warrants hiding the compass or the map position at the moment. I like to do it for immersion, but yeah. Otherwise you're gonna walk a lot of empty forest all the time. There's the fort. So let's return to the other surreal world we have seen. Oh, I want to check if the... Yeah, there he is. Edmund Gotham still hasn't returned from patrol. God damn! Where did you last see him? We met by chance near Dodds Hill. It was nearly dark. He said he found a Spanish encampment and showed me where it was. And who are you? Gregory Ward. Okay. So I sent the Wraith back to the fort. Oh. Her again. Hello. I remember we lived here for a time after we arrived. There were many skirmishes with the Naturals in those days, until finally we made peace with them. Do you think these ash figures were the people who lived here? Which ash figures? Have you not seen figures of ash that look like people? Are you trying to scare me? That sounds horribly unsettling, but I've seen no such thing. I think she's playing me. I think she can see them. I mean... maybe I'm imagining her. I don't know. But let's check if I can buy a shovel at the merchant's. Explosives. Well, that would be a bit over the top, right? Can nearly afford a quiver. Nearly. Alright, so let's see. We've got... a Spanish encampment near Dodds Hill. Is that now marked on the map? No. I could check out that totem. I was on the way there anyway. Because I want to try to cleanse it while I'm not in the other world. Hopefully that works. Otherwise I would need a lot of time to... Oh, that's a graveyard. I would need a lot of time to cleanse all the totems if I have to go to the other world every time. Nathan Lambden, murdered by a Spaniard. Edmund Pierce, killed fighting the Spanish. Okay. Edward Barnes, age 6, sweet and gentle son, died of sickness. Oh, that's bad. Elias Mary Barnes, 24, loving wife and mother, died of sickness. Oh. What did they have? What kind of sickness? Matthew Helyard, ship's boy, age 12, found dead along the path. That's the path. No, that's the path. I'm not sure. Oh, that's not a river, that's a path. I was confused. Yeah, okay. Treasure. That's quite bright. Let's check it out. Ah, it's the background. Ah, I can listen in here too. That direction. There's the totem I wanted to check out, right? Yeah. Also thought I heard a rolling. Yeah. There you go. It's really hard to... Oh! Out of ammunition. That's bad. Oh, there's more of them! Tomahawk to the face. I think he's still alive. I got him. That was intense. Broken musket. Okay, that got converted to loot. Yeah, if it says broken, it's getting converted to loot. So let's check out the totem. It's corrupted, alright. Okay, so then the skeletons can only be killed in the other world. Maybe I can find a way to get to the other world if I want to later in the game. That would be very cool. Okay, so let's go south. That would be, or southwest, to check out every hill, because the Spaniard encampment is at a hill. I want to see that. There's another one up there. The auto switching is something I need to get used to. Yeah, he had a longbow. Okay. Back there. Yeah, moving targets. That's still a challenge. Something's blinking there. Yeah, there it is. It's rather special. So that's the Watt Henry from the back. It's rather special how it looks, but I think it's really well done. The contrast between this and the other world is also large, despite it all being black and white, with red hues. And I think the mix between exploration, investigation, and fighting is also well balanced so far. There's another one. Yeah. That's a pretty long distance. And a miss. Damn it! Loot over there. Oh, come on, Captain. Oh boy. Hey. That was very intense at times. I'm gonna get behind that tree here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Because the arrow does not really fly straight. It's it takes some time until you have an estimate of how far it goes. But it's the game is helping, obviously. A tiny bit at least. More explosives. I wonder what I'm supposed to do with explosives. There's a treasure chest here somewhere. Ooh. I finally made reed flute. And another enemy. Oh, there's a skeleton here. The remains of a soldier are partly buried in the loose soil. The cause of death is not obvious. Yeah, but that might have been Sergeant, what's his name? Edmund Goddam. Looks pretty mangled. Oh, found all info. So there's more to know about ash figures, bell carved pillars, reed flutes, topaz necklace. Near Dodds Hill. That might be here. It's the end of the path. That I can really not make out. Oh wait, there was another enemy. Did I hear that one? Probably more than one. I hear nothing else in the light. So I found all the interesting places in the world of light. Now I need to go to the other world. Okay, it's cool. So you don't run around forever without any clue what's going on. It's cool that the game does tell you that. Where did he go? More than one. Ah, there he is. Sounds like there's one more back there somewhere. Oh. One is closer than I thought. No. I missed with the tomahawk. Oh. Two bows. 3. Oh, I think I died. I'm dead. Each time you fall in battle, enemies return to the area, but maybe in different locations. For additional challenge, you can enable the drop loot option, which will cause you to drop your loot and scrapped items when you die. If you die again before retrieving them, they will be lost forever. X marks the spot. Yeah, I did not activate it because I wasn't sure about this. It was activated. That's weird. But it's still in my possession, all of it. That's weird. I don't know why that didn't work. But yeah, okay, you have the choice about that if you want to. Can I use 2? No. Wait. Why is there nothing left? Oh, they were all equipped. I thought I had extras. Well, now I lost everything like I wanted it to be. That was not on purpose. I thought, yeah, okay. The gray triangle that's pointing down, you can see it in this part here of the inventory. Ah, that wasn't clever. I'm still helping my Wraith friends, yes. So what do I do? Do I buy a longbow? I haven't even enough for tomahawk and a longbow, which is bad. But yeah. Damn. I think I need to go out the other way, yes. Is there an exit back here? That was really not the display of me being clever back there, but yeah. It happens. For additional challenge. I would have liked to try to get back my loot, by the way. That would have been cool. This way I can check if loot that drops during the light stays available in the other world. Go away. Ooh. Yeah, they're moving their head on purpose, I guess. Oh, come on. That was not very good. Yeah! I think that's, good old tomahawk. The skelly sounds are scary. Absolutely. Oh, look, there's an arrow. One of mine. That's what you get for listening. Well, that's what you get for listening to the creepy stuff.
Awesome! Just a secco, this gonna be good.
Thank you so much for the host, Perpetual. Welcome, everybody. I'm hunting down skeletons in the Betrayer. And that's a corrupted totem in the distance. I'm gonna try to cleanse it. Right? Corrupted. Ooh, that was it already. The wind has shifted, dispersing the stench of corruption. What now? You can have 3 charms. Yeah, I know that. I've discovered a carved pillar tainted with something reeking unhealthsome corruption. Tormented voices seem to whisper from within the post itself. Okay. It said the winds have shifted. What? I didn't read the rest. What does that mean? I don't understand. So where did I die? Down there somewhere. So I need to go that way. Oh. Well, if things get really bad, I can always try to melee attack enemies. Try to get stealth kills from behind. It's possible. The game suggests it. So sneaking up behind enemies is a viable tactic. I like the bow. Because they do get creepy when they get close up. Not only the skeletons, of course. I'm gonna try to find that water barrel again. It must be on the path, or near the path. Yeah, this way. The path being some cobblestones. Ah, loot. First a friggin' spider in a chest, and now there's an empty one. That's the bell I hear. Very faint. This is supposed to be the path. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Oh, what's that? That infernal storm spared our ship but scuttled Captain Harper's common sense and that of all who supported him in continuing on after the Rebecca and Splendor turned back to England. We shall all of us pay for that folly in disproportionate measure unless we abandon this hopeless venture and sail away from here with all the provision we can gather. Okay, that sounds like mutiny. Bad. Also, wrong way again. Dodds Hill. Okay, this is the next location. Somewhere near here. Sergeant, goddamn, died. Got him. Okay, health restored, water skin filled. This morning we could find no trace of Tabitha Markley. The sentries saw no one coming or going, nor was there any sign of struggle. Even her sister, asleep in the same bed, was not roused. It can only be some foul sorcery. No, maybe that's the maiden in red and her sister. Tabitha Markley. Right? Or not. I mean, she said that she's probably from Fort Henry because it seemed familiar to her. Okay, let's try to find out where this other guy died. Isn't there supposed to be a Spanish fort here? Yeah, probably here, right? Where I ran into all the wolves. Something is there. That's the corpse I found. Yep. Oh, crap. Who from where? I'm out in the open, that's not good. What is that? Yeah. The thief escaped. What? Yeah, that's the corpse I found. That must be the goddamn person. A thief? Looked like flying skull. Let's follow it. Back. What did it steal? Oh, a Charm of Ferocity. This one, see, I sold items over here, but they are actually really obviously equipped items and not double items. Inflict 150% melee damage and attack 5% faster. Ooh. Okay. If things get rough, I can melee attack. Thief. So, this looks like the remaining pieces of the Spaniards fort, and that is something interesting. That's not a fort. A lean-to. An arrow is good. 21st April, drifted 8 hours owing to fierce wind and heavy squalls. 22nd April. The storm worsened and we drifted most of the day. High seas and constant lashing rain drowned nearly 24 poultry in the hold and damaged sundry other supplies. 23rd April. Sighted the Rebecca before noon. She was badly damaged by the storm and will have to turn back for Plymouth. We will sail on alone. Yes, you will. Something buried. Dug up a Spanish sea chart showing a large section of unfamiliar coastline. Cool. Ah. A small camp hidden southwest of Fort Henry. But there should be some larger camp here somewhere. At least if I read the clues correctly, but I could be mistaken, of course. Yeah. Going in circles. Well, maybe I cannot see it in the other world. That's a bad sound. Show yourselves. There you go. One down. He's got a knife. Ha! That's how melee works, with extra damage. More of them? No. Mary Barnes and her son Edward are the latest to show signs of sickness. If Astis Cage cannot find some remedy, this strange contagion may soon claim its 10th and 11th victims. Yeah. So they died. Okay, let's look for clues. Okay, we found all the clues over here. Some notes are left. And some chests. Okay, the chests you find by hearing. I would find that boring to just look for them on the map. Same for the buried treasure. Shadows. Let's look for those. I think that's what the thief is. Or that. Maybe that's the shadow. Or maybe it's something that you can only find in the light. Alright. Check out another grave up there. Yeah, let's go north. Roughly. But I'm pretty sure that's the patrol guy who died there. Oh. There's a chest here. I don't want to... Gonna be a spider in there. No. Okay, but something I cannot use at the moment. Yeah, there you go. Of course, you don't have to walk back to the fort if you don't want to. There is a fast travel system in this game. And also, that's a bit spooky. Is that also a shadow? No, that's something else. Okay. Well, it's called a shadow. What has roused you from your slumber? I am sundered and cannot rest. Sundered? Profaned, defiled, robbed of my head by a demon who means to wear my skull as an ornament. Then I shall seek to get it back. So that was the thief. It's stealing heads. It's just... The thief escaped. Hey, Peer Pressured. Welcome aboard. long have I been playing? Ah, this is a good game. It makes time fly by. But how do I find that thief again now? More loot. I know where I saw him roughly, but... Okay, point of interest is this way. It's near the fort. Yeah, I think it's awesome. Well, let's get back to the normal world and see what's what. Okay. The so-called normal world. Can I scrap something? No. I want to keep the charm, so... Can't carry. Okay, I've got one tomahawk already. You can only have one. That's all a bit more expensive. I got 16 arrows. Okay. Oh, well, I think I found something. No, okay, I can't tell her yet because I'm not sure. Alright. Let's check if we find the fort in the light. Because in the underworld we couldn't see it. It said in the notes a Spaniard fort near Dodds Hill, and this is obviously Dodds Hill, right? Yeah, that's probably the enemy that killed me last time. But I can also not see any fort here. See, the loot is there in the light. I think I couldn't see it in the dark. That one. There's a chest or a crate and 2 enemies. That one's got a bow. I think the other one's got a musket. Oh, there's the third one. Ah, the arrow deflected. And he definitely knew instantly where I was. Ah, damn it. Missed the last one. Oh, he was quicker than me. Fall back. That's not a good position. Fall back again. Where's the third one? Not following. I can still hear him. it? Oh, two. Damn. The one with the musket is a good shot. Hopefully that was it. Okay. But all the muskets I found were broken. Yeah, okay. No shooting. Aha! This is where I died. And recovering my loot means I get all my monies back. Okay, that's pretty good. And it's only fair to lose all your equipment then. If you die. You get your money back. That's good. But the game is not really forward about that. I couldn't understand what it meant. Keeping the loot, dropping the loot. But since the currency is loot, it makes a lot more sense now. Okay, so there's no fort, not even in the light of day. Let's travel back to Fort Henry. And buy a quiver. So yeah, now I can carry more arrows. That's good. Time for the underworld. Still haven't found a shovel. Let's go to the forest edge because there was a totem there. Yeah. That's where we came from. That one seems not to be corrupted. This way. I think you can even turn off those, yeah, the visual clues to help pinpoint the listen direction. The white bars, you can remove them and just go by ear. Yeah, and as I said, the directional sound is pretty good, so you don't need the white bars, but they help a bit. You can very, very much fine-tune the difficulty of this game. Head-up display-wise, and enemy damage-wise, and also how much punishment the death inflicts upon you if you die. So what is this pointing to? It's pointing to Fort Henry. Nearly directly. Is it the grave on the hill? No, it's pointing directly to the town. Well, if it says point of interest and it's pointing to the bell, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Ooh! Yeah, okay, I forgot to talk to the wraiths about the flute. I remember thinking how sad it would be here without Edmund's music. An Indian gave him that flute after hearing him play. I found it near the remains of a man who had been killed near the encampment. And that's why he never came back. Okay, mystery solved. Not done though. Okay. Yeah, I think it's pointing to the bell if there's nothing else in the vicinity. The graveyard. I still have to hunt down the thief. Oh, holy. Holy skeleton. Stop walking around and hit you like that. Hmm. Yeah, I was about to say, is he lone? Oh, crap. Okay. There was something on the map about clues in this direction. Yeah. Another grave. Oh. Damn it. Oh yeah, this is the one. When the patrol did not return by dusk, I led 6 men into the woods to search by torchlight. Soon enough we found Edmund Pierce clinging to a tree, eyes agape, muttering of shadows coming alive. Nearby was what remained of Jeremy Cooper, his head and arms torn off. Okay. Nathaniel Fox killed by savages. Found all the graves. Okay. I'm not done yet. The coastal path is done. That's why it's checked off. Summary of Fort Henry. Still things to do. 2 more graves back here. Or notes. These containers appear to have stored luxury foodstuffs brought from England. Only mouldering scraps remain. Yeah. Dug up a knife with a broken blade. The handle is carved ivory, suggesting it belonged to someone of means. Found all the clues. Okay. Clues and graves, I have found all of them. Cleanse the totems. Got buried treasure left. Shadows. I want to see if I can find the thief. Because, yeah. That would be a good finish for the stream, I guess. Oh boy, that was good. Bit to the side. Also not the thief. There's a shadow. Not the thief. I must report to the captain, okay? Is this your flute? It is. Then you must be Edmund Gotham. Yes, you have given me back my name. Gregory Ward said you showed him a Spanish encampment. I remember pointing through the brush to where the Spaniards were gathered around their fire. We counted 24 men at least. I showed him the map I found lying in the grass. The wind must have carried it away from the camp. He looked very grave when he saw it. I suddenly thought to ask him what he was doing so far from the fort. What did he say? That he always loved hearing me playing the flute. Found a crude map of the area around Fort Henry with place names in English and notations in Spanish, suggesting it was drawn by an Englishman and modified by a Spaniard. Can I look at that? Ah, okay, so this was the Spanish encampment. I thought they had a fort. So I found the shadow after all. And that wasn't the thief. Hopefully I've got a second chance to get the thief back. Or more like to get the skull back from the thief. I'm not sure if the point of interest shows me the thief, but it's worth a try. Now it's showing me Fort Henry, okay. There has to be something buried here somewhere. Yeah, skeletons. Oh, bad shot. Okay, the tomahawk has a shorter range. Noted. There's one to the right. Yeah. I heard that one. Antagonist. 50 of 1,000 kills. For an achievement. Ah, okay. That's really... All the treasure chests found. Okay. Sadly, we don't have time to hunt down the thief, but I think it's as well. This is quite a nice game. I'm really surprised. I would not have been able to guess what it was all about. From the screenshots, I thought, well, maybe it's something like a first-person adventure, and it definitely is that. But yeah, it's also a clue finding, investigation, story unveiling type of game, which is very cool. And it looks awesome. It just looks awesome. I'm not sure how large the world is, so there are at least 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 locations, I would guess. This is where you start. The game starts at this beach. Right, this is what you see when the game starts. And I guess the world map has enough space for some more locations at least. 6, maybe? But I'm guessing. There's a fast travel system, which is very nice if you want to complete the game, like finding all clues, finding all treasures. Firstly, finding all clues would be necessary to complete it, I guess. But yeah, it looks awesome. And the fact that you have a light world, this one, and then another world that's called the other world, it's also very cool. I like it. So atmosphere is there, sound design is very good, directional sound works perfect. And now I just want to show you what happens if you change that to this. Isn't that weird? You can do that. If you want some color, you can so that's the default setting. And I think if you just add 1 or 2 dots, it could be improving or, I don't know, worsen your game experience. I'm not sure. You would have to try it yourself. I think the red glow of the skeletons works perfectly fine in the black and white underworld. The Spaniards, which are wolves, I guess, also work if you add a bit of color, maybe. So you could also change as soon as it's too bleak, you know, over the duration. You can add a tiny bit of color, or if you want, you can change that. And you can also change the light intensity. So that would, you know, darken the place a bit, or brighten it up a lot. And you can find your perfect setting if you want to. Right? So you can use that, give it a more natural look. And play around with it. This is probably what I would go for if I want natural colors. Probably. So yeah. I think it's not. It's more than a nice touch. It's sort of what the game does. And I think it's safe to say that you can get Betrayer on sale for this much money, and it's completely worth it if you're in for this kind of adventure. See, it's not a heavy action game. It's more of a sneaky type of game. There, the world is not overly populated with enemies. So you should make use of the fast travel system to not walk through empty forests too much. That could make the game boring. But since the forests do feel very much alive, or the coastlines with all the seagulls, it's not too bad though. It could be, you know, as soon as all the enemies are dead, it could be a relaxing walk through the forest even. So yeah, it's the craft behind it is cool. The idea with the black and white and red look is very, very awesome. Especially since you have a red-hooded maiden who lost her twin sister and some wolfy sounding enemies in armor. Overall design is just, it works for me. Definitive recommendation. I think it's a treasure of a game, an overlooked an overlooked game by me. I wasn't aware. I bought it on a hunch that it could be a cool spooky detective game, and it's a bit more than that even. Controls work fine. You can adjust everything to your liking. It has controller support. You can change the sensitivity. Mouse invert is there, so nothing to be desired, really. It rarely happens. Yeah, it might be a proof of concept, right? If you are thinking about a huge game and want to try out your idea of what does black and white saturation and color do in a game, how it looks, how it feels, how vibrant it feels, how alive it feels, how immersive it is. If you just turn that wheel a tiny bit, if you change the setting, you could completely forget about the black and white thing. It would not work in every setting. But yeah, I think it was a brave thing to do, and I think they landed on the spot. Very nice. So yeah, that's my review. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy a first look at the Betrayer. I will definitely complete this game. This is one that goes on the to-do list in the top parts. And I hope I will find the time to write a review for this, because it definitely deserves it. More so than other games. So yeah, that's also on the to-do list. I'll go for a break. I'll be back around 10:30. That's 20 minutes roughly. And play some Dungeons of Dreadmore for you guys tonight. But yeah, this Uncharted Waters was really one of my favorites over the last weeks, I have to say. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon. Take care. This is Captain Emu signing off for a short break. Ahoy, guys. I'm just gonna put somebody on the host for the in-between.